Hey, this is Alex Homer, and this is my video on sports injuries and how they can happen. So, there are two main reasons why you'd get sports injuries: intrinsic factors and extrinsic factors. Intrinsic factors are to do with yourself, like how you yourself would cause an injury. So, that could be a bad warm up, so you didn't do a warm up and then you pull a muscle during the game. It could be like how much sleep you got. And then you might be tired and just like play really badly, or like hurt yourself, fall over and hurt yourself. And extrinsic factors are factors that you can't control. So it might be poor playing surfaces, so there might be a hole in the ground that you trip over, or there might be poor coaching, so you get taught a bad technique and you injure yourself that way. So the first factor that I'm going to be talking about is an extrinsic factor, and it is poor playing surfaces. So poor playing surfaces can be a hole in the ground if you're playing football, or if there's like water on the ground or something that you can slip over. The way that you can hurt yourself is you're running the pitch and your foot might get stuck in the hole, or you might trip over the hole and you could break your ankle or tear a muscle in your ankle. And ways you could prevent this is if you've got coaches, referees before a game, check the pitch, make sure that there's no holes, no divots, nothing that can affect players, and if there is, fill them in with sand or anything that they can use to fill in the holes. Also, if like a player saw one whilst playing the game, then point it out to a ref. And that's poor playing surfaces. So the next factor I'm going to be talking about is poor coaching. So this is another extrinsic factor, and poor coaching can affect a player if the coach teaches a bad technique. So for example, if you're shooting a penalty and the coach asks you to toe punt the ball, you could easily break a toe or really injure your foot that way. A way you can prevent this is by getting coaches the right qualifications, so they know exactly what they're doing, and having coaches get the knowledge of the game so that they know if something is wrong, they can go to a player and tell them what they're doing wrong and how they can improve, so they don't hurt themselves in the future or hurt themselves at all. That's poor playing surfaces, poor coaching. So this factor is poor technique. So this is an intrinsic factor because you yourself have taught yourself poor technique, and it can harm you. For example, if you're doing weightlifting, you could lift weights that are too heavy for you and do it with an arched back, or have a poor posture, and you could really injure your back. A way you can prevent this is by going to coaches or gym instructors and asking them what technique is good, how to do it properly, and just what you need to do to prevent yourself from hurting any part of your body in the future. So another factor that I'll be talking about is sleep deprivation. So sleep deprivation is if you can't get to sleep, or you only get an hour of sleep a day, that can really affect you, and can affect how you play. Or for example, in the example we just saw, the player's going to the changing room and has fallen asleep just on the way, and one of the other players has tripped over him and really hurt their ankle. A way you could prevent this is going to see professionals, asking for help, or just finding out ways to help you sleep better, so that you're more alert, more awake, and more ready for games, and so that you're not as tired, and that can really have harmful effects to your body as well, so you just feel a lot better. So here, this is an example of age. So this person is an older person who is looking to get back into sport, and they've gone to the gym looking to get fit again, and they've not realised like that there may be weights that may be too heavy for them, and they have already had back problems in the past, so them like picking up a weight that's too heavy for them will like make that back problem worse or injure them. Another way you can get injured with age is if you just get too old and your legs like aren't as good as they used to be, or parts of your body just don't work as well as they used to be, and then doing like full on exercise could really injure you. The way to prevent this is going to a gym and then seeking out a personal trainer, and they can tell you what weights you should be on and gradually get you up to a point where you can confidently lift weights without hurting any part of your body. Or you can seek physiotherapy or something if you ever do have a back injury and want to like get back into fitness. You can seek physio. They can help you with the back injury and then tell you stuff you can do for getting fitter in the future. Thank you for watching. That is my sports injuries assignment.